And how have you come back? We want to know how the petitioner came back. No, petitioner said that he was there. What was the material, please?
Yes,
Let's not waste our time and your time.
I'm showing that.
Yes, rushing to the court.
I'm not rushing, my lord. They
First
were taken
collect some-
immediately after your lordship's order, taken there into a war zone.
So therefore-
Is that rushing to the court?
Therefore, collect. If you are under this mistaken belief that we don't have knowledge of those judgments, you are most welcome. You can always say.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Yes, Mr.
Kindly turn to the synopsis now.
Every day you come out with one or the other story. Only because we are unable to entertain one matter, then you file another. What is the basis of this story, please, first of all?
The basis of this story is
Yes.
that after your
Please show us the material, first of all.
Yes.
What is that material with you?
That's what I'm showing you. Kindly turn to
Yes.
the synopsis.
Only because we adjourn one matter, you people take full liberty.
Yes, I'll explain. Now, kindly turn to paragraph 2.
Please show us the material on record. We have read this story.
You have read
Very
this story.
beautifully crafted and drafted story.
Now, Lord, kindly go to
Show us what is the material to substantiate your allegation.
yes. First of all, page 2 will give you the list of persons who were taken to the Andamans. Then they were taken by boat
Yes.
to the shores of Myanmar and left in the sea with life jackets.
Yes.
This is the list of persons. But before that, if your lordship kindly sees,
Who was the person watching them? Who is the person who has video recorded?
this is your lordship.
And how have you come back? We want to know how the
I'm not-
petitioner came back.
I'm not-
No, petitioner said that he was there.
None of them were deported. We are
Yes.
dealing with a specific list at page E. Now, Lord, kindly look at that list.
Yes.
This is the list of the 38 persons deported. And they are now in a war zone in Myanmar.
Yes.
I'll tell you, Lordship, how I got that. Today, my
That
Lord, I
people
asked,
sitting outside don't dictate our authorities and our sovereignty.
yes, today I asked for stay on deportation of the existing Rohingyas.
37, let us
Yes,
go.
I'm talking to my relative then.
What's the material, please?
Yes,
Let's
I'm
not
showing-
waste
I'm showing-
our time and your time.
I'm showing that.
Yes.
Page H, paragraph 34.
Yes.
So one of these 38 is 16 years old.
These are only allegations, Mr. Collins.
It's not
You
this.
like, yes.
And this is the list where they have UNHCR cards. So this is not fanciful.
Whosoever has given
UNHCR
list to
has
you,
full records. Yes.
whosoever has given list to you, we are not talking, Mr.
Now
Collins.
you
We are
want to
talking
do-
to
yes,
the
sir.
petitioner
Did
that
that
what
get-
information, what material
Yes,
he has.
I get it. Even this.
If you have some material in your brief, please place it on record.
Yes,
When
I'm
we
doing-
read
I'm
in the
doing it
night,
right.
we didn't have anything.
I'm doing it right away.
Yes.
This is a telephone call from Myanmar to us, which we have recorded.
Yes.
So when we reached Myanmar,
Who has verified that these telephonic calls are from Myanmar?
this is
The 1 minute before the case was that all calls are being made from India. These cyber crime call, they were sitting in Jharkhand, they keep on dialing with US numbers, UK numbers, Dubai numbers. Who has verified it?
so I'm giving you what I have.
Yes.
Now the government can verify, no problem. This is a tape recording from the shores of Myanmar and a call from our relative there who was deported to
Yes.
us. We have the tape recording and now, my Lord,
We will see what is to be done with this report.
yes, sir. Today, my
That
Lord, I
people
asked,
sitting outside don't dictate our authorities and our sovereignty.
yes, today I asked for stay on deportation of the existing Rohingyas because if your lordship doesn't give me stay, it is quite possible that they will land up in the same route
Yes.
and they will land up in a war zone
Collect whatever.
and they may be killed.
If you really want to help some poor person,
I am really helping them.
Instead of rushing to the court, first
I'm not
collect some-
rushing, my lord. They
First
were
collect
taken
some-
immediately after your lordship's order, taken there into a war zone.
So
Is
therefore,
that rushing to the court?
therefore collect some material, place it on record.
I have
so that
collected
it
the
can be
maximum that I can
Yes.
do. I will keep collecting.
Post
But you
alloc-
must hear me on stay.
Yes,
If you don't stay, sir, tomorrow they will land up in the same war zone.
Yes,
They may
yes.
be killed.
yes,
That is my submission to you.
yes, yes.
Can I show your lordship the leading judgment of our court, please? The NHRC court that
Three
which
days-
tells your lordship
Mr.
that
Collins,
we must
4 days
protect the
back, 4
lives.
days back, when we were hearing the main case in
Yes.
Preacher's bench,
Yes.
you had cited those decisions. We have, of
But I
course,
want to
going
show
to
you now, sir, because
Yeah.
it gives you a clear idea of what the court said should be done. You must
If
protect
you are,
the rights
if
of
you are under
refugees.
this mistaken belief that we don't have knowledge of those judgments, you are most welcome. You can always cite.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
The NHRC judgment.
Yes.
That's the leading judgment in the case. Much only. When I left your lordship's court that time, I had no idea that they would pick them up and send them to the war zone. We had a general idea that it's possible. We had no idea it would happen. But on the night after the judgment, the matter was adjourned, that night they picked up 15 persons, took them to the police station, then they tortured them, and I showed them the photographs, and then flew them to the Andamans. Then took them by boat to the, and then put them there. And now we hear, but I don't, now we know.
Other country, this issue arose.
Yes.
We do not know what was the material before the court. Invariably, when there is sufficient material, the courts are justified in issuing this kind of thing. Nobody is going to refuse the recognition
not
of
that.
human rights.
I'm saying they fled to Bangladesh, fled to India, they're
This
here.
is a,
Now, will you return them to the war zone in Myanmar? That is the issue.
Mr. Collins,
I'll
you are
come to that.
referring to a conflict between these Rohingyas between two different countries. We are not concerned about what has happened between them.
Correct.
We are only concerned about, that's why we are indicating you that whatever material you can bring on record,
Yes.
the main case we are hearing it. If you get something meanwhile worth examination, worth consideration,
Correct.
every day you keep on collecting from social media here and there.
No,
these
mine
things
is not
items,
from,
and one person
mine is from the victims themselves. We are in touch with the Rohingya community. Today, there are 8,000 in the country with UNHCR cards. 600 are in Delhi.
Yes.
Are they going to be, are 600 going to be taken and put in the war zone back? That's what I'm arguing. So this is my lord, the ICJ report. Now, my lord, so all this done, all confirmed, refugee cards given, long-term visas given. And then, after getting long-term visas and so on, go to the war zone. Now, my lord, go down, please. During such period of stay in India, a foreigner to whom LTV is permitted will be allowed to take up any employment in the private sector or undertake studies in any academic institution. Yes, sir. Next page, my lord. A foreigner to whom LTV has been permitted by the Ministry of Home Affairs will not be treated as illegal immigrant for the purpose of citizenship. No such foreign national, look at this one, will be deported without specific clearance from MHA. And then go to 12. In cases where diplomatic channels do not yield concrete results within a period of 6 months, the foreign national who is considered not fit for grant of LTV will be released from the detention centers. And the rest, my lord, is about migrants. Migrants have no rights. Refugees have constitution given rights. And in NHRC, the court said that it will applicable to refugees as well. Now, my lord, kindly go to just go, my lord, kindly. Now go back to the list.